From Studio B in Salt Lake City, Utah, people from all over the world are in our audience and ready to play the internet's favorite game, Shall We Make a Deal? And now it's time for your host, Cassidy Hilton! How's everyone doing? I'm looking for someone who wants to win some prizes. Does anyone want to win some prizes? Anybody? 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 Miss, would you like to win some prizes today?
Sure.
Okay,
yeah.
what's your name?
This. I'm so sorry.
What's your name?
Lily.
Lily, okay. Oh, that's a pretty name. Makes me want to sing.
Thanks.
Why don't you come on up and win some prizes? Big hand for Lily. Step right up. Have you ever watched our show, Shall We Make a Deal at Home?
I think I saw it a few moments ago.
That's great.
When I was prepped.
Well, we have some lovely prizes for you to win today. All you have to do is guess the retail value of each item within $3 of the suggested retail. Okay. Each item you don't guess correctly, you lose it. Does that make sense? Are you ready to play?
The pressure. I'm ready.
Give a big hand for Lily. That's inappropriate.
What about now?
That feels right.
All right.
Okay. So, first item we have is Bouse Lipstick. Bob, would you mind telling us about this lovely Bouse Lipstick? That's right, it's Bouse by Smashbox. This 8-hour wear liquid matte lipstick has a featherweight, comfortable formula that stays put and keeps color looking fresh and flawless. Don't just be a boss, be a Bouse. Back to you, Cassidy. All right, thanks, Bob. So if you can guess the retail value of that item within $3, you win that prize. Now, what price do you suggest?
I'm gonna take a guess. It seems like a quality product, right? It seems like it's Bouse.
It seems pretty quality.
It seems quality. I feel like it's
and I know my lipstick.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess $24.99.
24. Okay.
It should be higher. I feel like it should be higher. I agree. But
higher.
I'm gonna stick at $24.99.
You're gonna stick with that. Okay, the audience isn't totally agreeing, but we'll see.
It should be higher. It should be like $100. I agree.
It should be. We're going for the suggested, not the should be price. That's coming in the next episode. Okay, so let's see what the retail price of the Bouse lipstick is. $24 even! Some Bouse lipstick.
There's not 99 on that? What?
That is what we got off of Sephora.
Okay,
so
true.
I ain't gonna argue with Sephora.
Okay, true.
All right. Next up, we have this excellent unicorn mug. Bob, would you mind explaining that to us, please? Add a little magic to your mornings with this ceramic 3D mug that features a unicorn, blue skies, and a rainbow. Unpleasant coffee breath now becomes a magical unicorn breath. Don't just be a single piece of corn, be a unicorn. Back to you, Cassidy. All right. Thank you, Bob. Bob's on point tonight. Can I just say that?
Bob's on point.
He is doing excellent.
On point.
Okay, so you need to guess the retail value of that item within $3 in order to get it. What's it gonna be?
What do you guys think? I'm thinking $9.99. What do you think? $9.99?
Higher? Lower. Audience is on the fence on this one.
$7.99? Higher. Okay, I'm gonna go with the audience.
Okay.
I'm gonna say $12.99. Yeah?
Okay.
Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna say $14.99.
$14.99. Final answer.
Yeah.
Final answer. Okay, I must have a
final
answer, which is a final answer in a different language.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, final answer is? Okay, if you don't get the correct price, you don't get the mug. And you won't have multiples at your home. The correct suggested retail value for this 3D mug is $13.74! All right.
That was all you.
Let's move on down this way. You're on fire. Okay. Well, let's look at this third item. Bob, would you mind explaining this one to us, please, wherever you are? Regular pillows just don't cut it when you can have emoji pillows. Kiss your old pillows goodbye as you welcome this mystical unicorn emoji pillow into your life. It's time to say hello to this pillow. Back to you, Cassidy. All right, thanks, Bob. He's getting a little weird on his. They're not. They're
I'm
weird.
down.
Yeah. Okay, unicorn emoji pillow. Within $3 of the retail price, what do you think it costs? You must have an answer.
I'm gonna guess like something like $19.99-ish. What do you think? $20? Is that too much? Too much? Lower?
Ooh, okay.
Lower?
Getting a bunch of different answers.
Like 15?
The audience is divided tonight. How about that?
Okay, I'm gonna go listen to my peeps in the front row here.
Smart.
Around $15.
$15 for the unicorn emoji pillow.
I'm also Canadian, so this game's not fair to me because everything is gonna be more expensive in US dollars.
So just under-guess a little bit and you're good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with 15.
Okay, $15. Your answer is $15. If you're out of the price range, you don't get the emoji pillow.
I don't want that to happen.
The suggested retail value is $14.14! Way to go! You're killing it.
Oh my God.
Okay. Now, this is the last and final item. I've kind of seen your eye in this one.
Yeah. What are this?
Well, let's ask. Bob, can you explain this fourth and final item to us, please? Say buongiorno to this 11-pound jar of Nutella. While completely impractical and likely the first sign that you have a serious problem, no pantry is complete without this oversized jar of hazelnut spread. With Nutella, size really does matter. Back to you, Cassidy. Thanks, Bob. Man, that was a little shameless on that one.
I love
a little straightforward.
I love Bob. So that's Nutella.
That's an 11-pound jar of Nutella. Now, I know you know your Nutella, but 11 pounds.
11 pounds.
What do you think the price is? This time it's going to be a little bit tougher, within $2 of the retail value. Now, let me explain something to you real quick. This is worth everything on the table.
What?
The fourth, it's a game show. We're making it fun. You got to keep the people at home on the edge of their seats.
I only came to get free stuff.
I did not come for you.
I know. All right, so it's worth everything.
If you get this right, you get everything on the table. If you get it wrong, you might lose everything on the table. What do you think is the suggested retail value within $2 for the 11-pound jar of Nutella? I must have an answer.
I literally have never been so stressed in my entire life.
That is the incorrect answer, I can tell you right now.
I don't know, Nutella's pretty expensive. 45, you think? 35 or 45?
I must have an answer.
I think 45.
Answer in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. $45.
Yeah.
Okay. What does the audience think about that answer? Oh, I don't know. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'll give you two options. Okay. You can stick with your answer for the price that you've suggested for the Nutella, or I can give you can trade it all in for whatever's behind curtain number 1 over there. It's a mystery item, but I can guarantee it's decent, all right? But if you skip this, you don't get anything on the table. You'll only get what's behind curtain number 1.
What do y'all think? I think curtain number 1, right? Peer pressure!
Oh!
Utah peer pressure!
Classic Utah peer pressure.
I'm gonna go for what's behind the curtain.
You're choosing the curtain.
I'm choosing the curtain.
Okay. Now, before we show you what's behind the curtain, let's see if you would have won everything on the table.
Sure, let's do it.
The actual retail price is $89.99.
What?
Well, good thing you didn't go with it.
Nutella for the Royals. Okay, yeah, thank God. What's behind curtain? What's behind the curtain?
Show me what's behind curtain number 1. That's right, it's Jaybird wireless headphones. The X2 delivers wireless music and calls with superior audio performance, rivaling the best in wired headphones. The X2 powers your passions.
I love that.
So, tonight, you've won some wireless Jaybird earbuds. Amazing. Thanks to our sponsor, Jaybird, for tonight's episode. Thanks for making this episode possible. A big hand for Jaybird. Now, normally we would end the episode right here. You'd stick with your Jaybirds. But what we're going to do, because you're a friend and this isn't a real game show, is we're going to give you everything tonight, everything on the table, everything on the curtain. You are the grand prize winner! That is what's
wow, hold on. I'd love to switch that up for a second, if you don't mind.
Switch it up.
I'd love to give them away to people in the audience. Can I do that?
Let's give them away!
Well,
all right, we're going to give them away in just a second.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. This has been Shall We Make a Deal? Stay tuned for Lilly Singh's interview, and we'll see you next time on... We'll practice it next time. Shall We Make a Deal?